What if you had a personal vocal coach, one that understands the unique fingerprint of your voice and is available for you 24/7? Well, today we're diving into a new tool that aims to do exactly that, blending the art of singing with the precision of artificial intelligence. It's built for everyone, from singers just starting out to seasoned pros. And it just might change the way we all think about practice. It's a question that pretty much drives every artist, right? What are my limits? What's my real potential? This is the starting point for so many creative journeys, and today we're going to see how technology is offering a whole new way to find those answers. Okay, so before we get to the solution, we have to understand the problem. And for singers, the path to getting better is often filled with some very common and, let's be honest, very frustrating roadblocks. Does any of this look familiar? For so many singers, practice can feel kind of aimless. The feedback you get is often just one person's opinion, and it's crammed into a single hour a week. And we all know traditional lessons can be super expensive, a real pain to schedule, and sometimes you get locked into a coaching style that just doesn't click with you. The end result is that a lot of artists never really get a clear, data-driven picture of their own voice. So, what if you could have a coach that addresses every single one of those issues? Well, that is the big idea behind the solution we're looking at today, a personal coach powered by AI. The AI voice coach is a virtual instructor, but it goes way beyond just spitting out exercises. It actively listens, it analyzes your performance in real time, and it guides your growth with some serious scientific precision. And here's the crucial part. It's built to learn your voice and adapt as you evolve. Let's just compare this to the old school model for a second. Where traditional lessons are scheduled and limited, the AI coach is there for you 24/7 on demand. Where human feedback can sometimes be subjective, the AI gives you instant data-driven insights. And instead of being locked into one coach's style, the AI adapts specifically to your voice. So how does this all actually work? All right, let's pull back the curtain a little and take a look inside the virtual studio to see this technology in action. Your journey really starts with 3 simple steps. First, the AI establishes your unique vocal baseline. Basically, it gets to know your voice inside and out. From there, it designs personalized workouts just for you. And then you get to dive deep and master the specific genres and styles you're actually passionate about. And that initial analysis is incredibly deep. The AI isn't just hearing if you hit the right notes. It's measuring your tone quality, your pitch accuracy, breath control, and resonance. It can pinpoint really specific things, like maybe your pitch wavers just a tiny bit on a G sharp after 30 seconds of singing, suggesting a targeted issue with breath support. It puts all this data together into a unique voice profile that becomes a foundation for everything you do next. This is where the personalization really shines. You're not just learning general techniques. You can choose to train in specific genres like pop, R&B, or even opera. The platform has modules based on iconic artists, so you can literally break down the mechanics behind Beyoncé's incredible runs or Pavarotti's raw power. Now, this isn't about replacing human teachers. It's about making them even better. The app can recommend live coaches that fit your goals, and those coaches can then actually access your AI data. I mean, imagine walking into a lesson where your instructor already knows your precise strengths and weaknesses from the last month of your practice. It's an absolute game changer. All this tech and data is really impressive, but what does it actually feel like for the artist? Let's look at the real-world transformation that takes you from the practice room to the stage. It all starts with a shift in your mindset. That nagging feeling of uncertainty, am I doing this right? That gets replaced with real confidence that comes from seeing clear, measurable progress. And next, that scattered, inconsistent practice becomes a focused, structured journey toward mastery. Every single session has a purpose because every session is tailored specifically to what you need. And ultimately, the goal isn't just to copy other voices. It's to understand the mechanics so well that you can develop your own authentic, signature sound. It's a journey from imitation to finding your own identity. But the vision for this platform goes way beyond just technique. It's really trying to support the entire artist, their career, their health, and their long-term well-being. And this is so important. The voice is a physical instrument, and it needs care. So the app includes guidance on healthy vocal habits, it has warm-up reminders, and even gives tips for preventing strain. It also encourages you to get regular checkups with an ear, nose, and throat specialist, promoting sustainable vocal health for a long career. Look, great technique is one thing,
But building a career is a whole other beast. The recital and talent pipeline features are designed to help you prepare for auditions, create performance checklists, and even suggest relevant talent agencies or music schools. It's really about bridging that gap between the practice room and the stage.
It all really comes down to this idea: your voice is an instrument. And the promise here is that now you have a coach that understands it at every single level, from the nitty-gritty mechanics of breath support all the way to the nuance of your artistic expression. And that really leaves us with a much bigger question. As tools like this become more and more sophisticated, are we looking at the future of how all creative skills are mastered? It's a fascinating thought to end on.